Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Chandana, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the different kinds of extrasensory perception, or also known as psychic gifts, that people have. And sometimes this may be dormant and this may be very active. For people, you see this as a gift that a lot of tarot readers or healers or mediums have. So, and it's also known as a sixth sense. Okay, barring the normal five that we already know of, but it's not just only a sixth sense. There are multiple. There is a seventh and an eighth and a ninth also, but the one that seems to be the most prominent as a person that is usually more developed or more likely to get developed is what we identify as a sixth sense. So I'm going to start with the first one that we all very popularly know of, which is clairvoyance, which is the ability to see the subtle realms, to see auras, to see energies, okay, always associated with the third eye, and the most popular one that is talked about. So clairvoyance is the first one, and this allows, if a person is clairvoyant, then they can see spirits, they can see divine energies, they can see the way energy flows, they can see auras and all these kind of things. Okay, the second one that is popularly known is clairaudience. Which is the ability to hear subtler realms and sounds. So if you've ever watched the movie called Kantara, you see that the protagonist is able to hear the jingles of the deity, the anklets jingling. And these are things that actually happen, and you can hear them. You can hear different kinds of entities and beings talking to you, and only you will be able to hear this if you are clairaudient. But others in the room or present with you may not be able to hear these sounds and noises and words that are being whispered into your ear. So that is basically what clairaudience is. Now the next one that is popularly known as being empaths, okay, it is called clairsentience. Okay, it's not clarisense like a lot of people may say. It's clairsentience. It is the ability to feel somebody else's emotions. So when you see people, they get disturbed very easily, it's because they are able to feel whoever's sitting next to them. If they're angry, then they can feel the level of rage or anger. They can feel if the person is happy or joyful or sad. They can feel grief, and they feel it so closely that sometimes if they're unaware of it, they believe that this is their own emotion. That's how strongly they're able to feel other people's emotions and what they're going through, which makes them excellent healers, very good therapists, counselors, your 2 a.m. friends. Okay, so clairsentience is something that is most active in most of us, but we just don't realize that we are sentient. Okay, we are sentient beings essentially. Now the next one that is not so popular is called clairgustance. This is the ability to taste something. Okay, now if you have this ability, you can even taste people's auras, you can taste the energy. So you may not be able to see, you may not be able to hear, okay, but you may not be able to feel, but sometimes you'll just get a taste in your mouth. Okay, and this is a very real gift. It does happen. You will find a lot of tantra practitioners that will validate this and tell you that they do get a certain taste in their mouth depending on what kind of energy is around them. So this gift is called clairgustance. And the other one is clairalience or alliance. Okay, that is the ability to smell energy. So if energy goes by you, it can smell sweet, it can smell like gutter if it's a dark or a bad energy. So basically these extrasensory perceptions are different ways of sensing probably the exact same thing. Okay, so say for example, if an angel is in the room and there are 5 or 6 people that have different gifts, so they're all sensing this very same energy but through different senses. Okay, somebody may be able to see the being, someone may be able to smell it, someone will be able to taste it. Okay, so this is what it works, and it's not necessary that everybody has all of these psychic sensory perceptions. People may have one or more, and some people, I won't say they don't have it, they do, but it's just dormant until they do something that, activates it and, wakes it up. So we're all divine beings. We all have the presence of divinity within us. So all of these gifts can be awakened within all of us if we are willing to give it the time, effort, and practice. Now, coming to the few more extrasensory perceptions, one is mediumship. It is the ability to communicate with beings, with any kind of beings. It could be spirits, angel, deceased people, deceased loved ones. So this gives you the ability to actually call upon or have a conversation with these kind of beings belonging to different realms. So that's what mediumship is. And then you have something called prophecy or precognition. This is the ability to predict the future or to see into the future. Because they can see into the future is why they predict and say that this is what is happening. They're merely able to go into that point in time and tell you what exactly has happened there. Okay, so this is the other one. The next one is retrocognition. This is the ability to go into the past and see what's happened in the past and then reveal that information. Okay, and the most interesting one also is a wish a lot of people have, is telepathy, the ability to read people's minds, the ability to send messages to people's mind or receive messages mentally also. So that is called telepathy. So when we sum all of these up, we actually call it intuition. But when you see the branches of intuition, this is what they all branch into. Because if you call someone, say he, she, they are very intuitive, then probably they have one or more of these extrasensory psychic perceptions that they are able to activate and use, and which is why your readings or your healings or your whatever alternate divinatory sciences that you have tapped into is how you get information from. So I hope you liked this video, and please let me know in the comments what else you would like from me. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Namaste.